Hello IB students. Today our topic is MySQL and this is MySQL revision part 4, and in this lecture we are going to discuss about different types of join used in MySQL. So let's start. First of all, SQL join. SQL join is used to combine rows from two or more tables based on a related columns between them. So basically rows are combined based on related columns between them. And different types of SQL joins. There are different types of SQL join. First one is inner join, second is left outer join, third is right outer join, and next is full outer joins. So inner join basically returns record that have matching value in both tables. And left outer join returns all records from the left table. There are two tables, so tables on the left, and the matches record from the right table, and the matches record from the right table. Right outer join is just opposite to that, returns all record from the right table and the matches record from the left table. Next is full outer joins. It actually returns all the records when there are a match in either left or right table. So we can say that it is a combination of left outer join or right outer join. Both are the types of outer join. So basically there are two broad categories, inner join and outer join. Outer join is again divided into three basic categories: left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. And in which full outer join is a combination of left outer join and right outer join. In inner outer join basically returns record that have matching value in both tables, but in left outer join only the left it returns all record from the left table and the matches record from the right table, and in right outer join it is just opposite to that of the left outer join. And in full outer join it is a combination of left and right outer join. You can see here these are the pictorial representation of inner join. So this area is selected, left outer join, a table on the left hand side, whole area, and the message record in the table 2 means a right table, and right join is, as we can say, that just opposite to that of the left table. So table 2 is completely selected, and table 1 only those area which is a part of table 2 or which is common in both of them will be selected here, while full outer join is both of the table will be selected fully. So that's why they are called the full outer join. So these are the example of outer join, and this is the inner join. In inner join only the area that is common to both of the table is joined. Next, SQL equijoin. There is a join equijoin, and equijoin name here because of equal operators is used as a comparison operator in the where clause to refer equality. So that's why they are called the equijoin. And as the name suggests, non-equijoin join is just opposite to that of the equijoin. So the SQL non-equijoin use comparison operator instead of equal sign, like less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, along with the conditions. So there is a basic difference between equijoin and non-equijoin, is that in equijoin equal operator used, while in non-equijoin less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, all these signs are used. So all these signs are used. Third one is natural join. The SQL natural join is a type of equijoin, and it is structured in such a way that the columns with the same name of associated tables will appear once only. That is a very important join, and sometimes maybe ask in your examination what is natural join. They are called natural join because tables are joined naturally. The SQL natural join is a type of equijoin. First of all, it is a type of equijoin and is structured in such a way that the columns with the same name of associated table will appear only once. The columns which are appear twice when we join, then it appears only one. So it is a type of equijoin, first of all. Next is a cross join. Cross join, there is a Cartesian product of two tables, and the resultant table is called a cross join. table 1 and table 2. So let us summarize this point. First of all, equijoin basically comparison operator is used. Comparison operator, equal sign is used as a comparison operator. And the second is natural join. Natural join is a type of equijoin, but the only difference is that column say column with the same name of associated table will appear only once, and in non-equijoin other symbols comparison operators are used. These are less than, greater than, less than, equal to, and greater than equal to. Next is an example of inner join, how to join how to implement inner join. So there is a keyword name inner join is used to internally join two tables. So first of all, write select is a statement, then write column names, and then from, and then table 1, and then the keyword inner join, and the table 2 which you want to join to into table 1, and then after on keyword. And as there is a property that in inner join there is a equal operator use, so just write equal and then table name 1 and then column name, and then table name 2 dot column name. So the column name is that name of the column. On behalf of that, these two tables are joined, and final result as we see on our screen, this is the final result. So this is an example of inner join. Next, suppose there is a table name order and a table name orders and table name customers, and we want to join these two tables using inner join. And there is a column name customer ID which is common to both of this table on, and on the behalf of that we want to join these two tables. Then first of all, just write select statement, after that name of the column, and since there is a different columns and we have to specify which columns belongs to which table, for this purpose just write name of the table first and then put dot operator after that, and then name of column such as orders dot order id. Here orders is a table name, order id is a column belongs to the table orders, so just write orders dot order id. And then second column name is customer name, so just write comma after the name of the table customer here, and then customer name. From table, from orders, so that is table number 1, and we want to join it with table customer, so just write inner join customers, and then after keyword on, and then the condition, and condition here is that customer ID of orders is same as that of the customer ID of the customers. So just orders just customer ID. So first equation belongs to the first table and the second belongs to the second one. So the orders dot customer ID is equal to customer dot customer ID, and when we execute this table, then these two tables are joined together on the basis of customer ID. That is an example of inner join. Next is left join keyword. Now we want to implement left join, so again there is a sign of equal operator used, but the difference is only that here we use inner join in place of left left join in place of inner join. Let us see the previous example syntax. Here we use inner join, and when we compare it with this table, then we can see that here left join keyword is used and rest all things are same. So to to implement left join keywords, to implement left join keyword is used, and to implement inner join keyword is used. So the left join keyword returns all the records from the left tables and the matches record from the right table, and the result is null from the right side if there is no matches. So syntax is just write a select statement, after that different columns names, and as we know that columns names are specified by using their table names. So first of all just write table name, and then after put dot operator, and then after just write column name, and then from table 1 from table 1, here table 1 is the first table, and then here we want to implement left join, so just write left join, and then name of the table 2, and on is a keyword again, and the condition, and at last the condition table 1 dot column name and table 2 dot column name. Here column name is the name of the column which is common to both of these two tables. So finally we get a table on the basis of left join. Remember that when we implement left join, so left join keyword is used, and when we implement inner join keyword is used. So that is the basic difference between inner join and left join. Next is an example of left join. You can see the diagram. This is an example of left join. This is a table 1 and this is table 2. So here again there are two tables, and the tables are orders and customers. Orders and customers. So just write select, and after that table name, and table name is customers, and customer name is the name of the column belongs to the table customers. So just write customers dot customer name. After that column name order id, so just write order dot orders dot order id, and then name of the table, and then from customers, and then left join orders on, and write left join. This is an example of left join already discussed. Here right join, for right join just we implement a keyword right. Okay, example is not discussed here. So name of the tables are customers and orders, and customer id is common to both of them. So first of all write select statement, then name of the table, name of the columns, and to put the name of the column, first of all write the name of the table which they belongs, and put dot operator between them. So in this manner all columns which you want to show the part of a table will be represented here. Then from keywords and the name of the table, and table first 1, and then left join and table 2, and after that keyword on and customers. And even if you want to select the data in ascending or descending order, then use order by clause at last. So this is, in this way we can easily connect join two tables. And right join tables is similar to the left join table, but the only difference is that there is a keyword right join in place of left join. Rest things are same. So let us take an example again. This is the example of a table. This is the example of right join here. So again these are the different columns, and notice that to implement, to show different columns, first of all just write table name first. Here table name is orders, employees, these are the table names. Which we can easily see that orders and employees are the name of the tables, and order id, last name, first name are the column names belongs to that tables. Last name and first names are the column names belongs to take employee table. So here we just write employee dot last name, and employee dot first name, and order ID belongs to order, so here we write orders dot order ID. And after that, table number 1 from orders. Before this, put from keyword, and then just write right join, and right join, and after the right join keyword, just write name of table 2, which is employee in this case, and then on keyword, and after that conditions. And condition is that employee ID of both these tables are same. So first table name is order dot employee ID equal to employee dot employee ID. And if you want to select data in a particular order, ascending or descending, then we can use order by clause here. So these are the left join, inner join, and outer join. Now full outer join. The only difference between inner join, outer join, and full join is that we use the keyword full outer join. Rest all things are same. You can easily see that. And as I told you earlier, full join is nothing but only the combination of inner join, combination of left outer join and right outer join. So, and if there is a condition on behalf of that you want to join these two tables, then this condition can be put after the comparison. Let us check its example. This is the diagram of full outer join here, and again in this table different columns they mention here with their table names. For example, customer name. In customer name is the name of the column, and customer is the name of the table. So just write customer name, and orders dot order ID name, column name, and orders table name, and then full outer join orders on customers, and here is a condition is given here, and then after order by clause is given here. Order by is not a part of this table, but if you want to put the data in ascending and descending order, you can use order by clause. So here we want to put data in ascending order according to customer name. So just write customer name, because customer name belongs to the name customer table. So here we write customer name, and by default it is in ascending order, so no need to write ES here. Data will be in ascending order after the execution of that statement. Next is self join. So self join is a regular join, but the table is joined with itself. So if we want to join table with itself, then it is called a self join. And syntax is very simple. Here just write select columns names, and then from, and then table T1, table T2, where condition. So here one thing is important, it is not essential part where condition. Actually it is a condition on behalf of that these two tables are joined. Actually table is same, but from table T1 and from table T2, here T1 is the alternate name given to table 1, and T2 is the alternate name given to table 2. So throughout this joining we can use T1 basically represent table 1, and T2 represent table 2, because these are the alternative name of table 1 and table 2. So here is the example again. Select a customer name is the name of the column, as customer name. This is the alternative name of customer table name customer name, and b dot customer name as customer name 2. So this is the another name of customer name. Now we have two names, customer name 1 and customer name 2, and both have same data as the customer table, as the table customer name. And then from keyword, here the customer A and customer B, and after that condition is customer ID of both of them are not equal or equal, but not equal, and a city dot a city dot b city. So there are two conditions: customer ID is not equal to customer ID, and a city is not equal to b city. Remember that a is the alternative name of customers table, table name customers. So this we write a dot city and b dot city. B is the alternative name of table customers also, and then order by ACT. So it is not an essential part, because using order by clause we just put the data in ascending or descending order. Here by default it is in ascending order. Remember that here there is only one table, so we use alternative name of that table in different places. Here now, here there are two conditions. Select a dot customer name as customer name. So different alternative names are given here. You can easily see that in this table. So this is a self join. So basic and important thing is that when we want to join a table itself, then we give an alternate name to this table, and if we want to put a condition, then condition will be given with where clause. Next, SQL equijoins. SQL equijoins performs joins against equality or matching columns values of the associated table, and this is called equijoin because equal operator is used as a comparison operator. That is a very important point. In the where clause to refer the equality, and you may perform also equijoin by using join keyword followed by on keywords, and then specifying name of the columns along with the associated table to check equality. So this is an example of equijoin here. As we see that equal sign is used here. So equijoins, equal sign is used, equal operator is used, non-equijoins, other operators, comparison operators are used, equal to, greater than, equal to, these all are used. Not equal to are also used. So and non-equijoins. So the non-equijoins uses comparison operators instead of the equal sign. And these are the different operators used in non-equijoins. We can easily see that less than, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to. So these are used. So equijoins and non-equijoins difference is very simple. In equijoin, equal operator is used, and non-equijoin other comparison operators are used, such as less than, greater than, less than, equal to, and greater than, equal to. Now natural join. Natural join is a type of equijoin, and natural join is a type of equijoin. It is a structure in such a way that columns with the same name in associated table will appear only once. Normally in equijoins, when we join two tables, then column with the same name appears two times, but in natural join it is not so. Table column name appears only one time in the table, and to join a two table using natural join, keyword is used to name natural join, and syntax is very simple. Just select the name of the columns. If you want to select all these columns, then put star sign, and then from, and then table 1, and then after natural join, and then after table 2. So these are the name of the two tables. And here remember that no condition is required in natural join. So if you want to join two tables using natural join, first important thing is that at least one column name should be common to both of these two tables. Second thing, that you need not to put any condition in natural join. And third important thing is that the column which appears both of these tables will appear in a combined table only one time. So that is called the natural join, and that's why it is called the natural join, because it joins two tables naturally without specifying any conditions. And this is our last join, called the cross join. In mathematics there is a concept of Cartesian product, so same concept is used in cross join. The SQL cross join produces a result set which is the number of rows in the first table, multiplied the number of rows in the second table, if no where clause is used along the cross joins. So we put where clause if we want to join two tables on basis of some condition. Otherwise Cartesian product of two tables will be there, and it gives us a result according to the Cartesian product. So concept is very simple. Just try to select star from table 1 and then table 2, and between table 1 and table 2 we just write a keyword cross join, and no condition is mentioned. And if you want to no condition is mentioned as far as joining of two tables is concerned, but related to a table, if you want to filter a data, you can put where clause here. So this is very simple. And when we compare it with a natural join, so just remember that in place of natural join we write just cross join here, rest are same as that of natural join. And now let us talk what is a Cartesian product or of a two tables. Suppose this is a table 1 and this is table 2, and in table 1 there are three records 1 2 3, and again table 2 there are three records 1 2 3, then three columns, sorry, and for table 1 1 2 3 there is a one-to-one connection using table 1 to table 2. We can easily see that from table 1 to table 2 table 1 to table 2, 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, and then 2 to 1, 2 to 2, and 2 to 3, and 3 to 1, 3 to 2, and 3 to 3. So total number of rows after we get after cross join are 9, because there is a Cartesian product. So 3 into 3 is equal to 9. So 9 records will be in your final table. So that is a cross join. So these are the different joins used in MySQL. To practice all of them using MySQL software, you can easily get what is the output of these types of join. And before this, first of all create two tables, and then after implement different types of joins. So that is another important topic. In our next topic we will discuss some functions related to MySQL. And remember that it is a revision tool, so we discuss only the main points or the technical part of the chapters. So hopefully you like this, I hope you like this video, and practice on these queries. MySQL basically contain 10 to 15 marks in your exam, especially in queries. So thanks for watching this video.